Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Nexus Division matchup in the Nexus Division, the Nexus Gaming Series. On the left-hand side, we have Team versus under Newb management. We've got a Dur on Diablo, Lullins on the Cassia, Nyan on the Junkrat, Rantor on the Chen, and Diamego on the Rhaegar. I think I murdered that. Joanna will be played by Lindil on the side of under Newb management. We have Silver on the Vala, Alan by default on Deckard, Loth on Leoric, and I just fizzed on the Maiev. Now, as you can see right there in front of your beautiful, beautiful eyes and cute faces, Vala's going to be going into Fire at Will at level 1. So, if you would like to get your gambles in right now, how many stacks will Vala have by the end of the game? Get your gambles in, ladies and gentlemen, as to how many stacks she'll have. You've got 2 minutes to do so. As we get into our first engagement through the mid lane, going to see a big condemn from Joanna to kick things off here. Any sort of follow-up. Great Decker King root. He did go Sapphire at level 1, which I think was the reason that the root did happen. Lullins so very low. Vala gets some big burst. And Vala, she's at 6 stacks already. Might actually pick up a good chunk right here. And I'm waiting for it right now really quickly because that cooldown should be off, but needs to back away from the Chen. Oh, no! The final grenade from the extra wound timers chonk the Vala, and she goes down. IDK at Arena stream titles, please send help. Epic player. Should we do like a book reading stream? Can we do a stream where I read you all a book? Like, I make you all sit crisscross applesauce on the floor, and then I like sit in my big chair and I read the book and I do all the voices and everything. Like I read the page and then I show you the page. I actually don't, like, I was actually watching a streamer recently. He was talking about that. He was like, I don't think I can legally read a book on stream to people because I think like it breaks rules or something. You'd watch that for sure. We are going to be doing a Yule Log fire stream. I have the entire thing planned out. I have a bunch of fun ideas for it. But it's just going to be me sitting in silence in front of a fire with Bandit. Read us all your stream titles at the end of the year. That'd be a lot of stream titles, man. I stream 5 to 6 days a week. So what? 5 times 50. Oh God, how many weeks are in the year? Oh God, I'm blanking. I feel like an idiot. 54? 52? Oh God, I feel like a moron now. Is it 54 weeks in a year? It depends on ownership. It's a public domain. It should be good. Oh, really? Interesting. Okay. 52 to 53. God dang it, Bobby. So 52 times 5, roughly. And that's how many stream titles I'd have. Good morning, Kalis. What's up? I guess I should say good evening, as you are... No, sorry. I was trying to remember your schedule off the top of my head. You don't have your mini weekend. You're done with your mini weekend already. Oh, so hey, Bob. Hey, Trends. Excuse me. Yeah, Trends. Not Trends. Treds. Dur getting low here. Umbobind will pull him back in. This Diablo trying to back away. There's going to be some geometry thrown on the ground by the old man. He's trying to teach these youngins some simple shapes, and that will be Diablo going down. Though Chen will find the counter kill in the top lane on the Leoric. Lullins stepping in here, trying to find some damage. I just fizz. Not going to trigger the Spirit of Vengeance, while Chen soaks up a little bit of top lane. He's also going to grab the mid soak as well. Vala on 17 stacks currently. You're off to bed. Enjoy the rest of the stream. Hey, Shaka Nobashi, thanks for hanging out with us. Thank you again for your continued support for the stream. I wish you a great night of sleep, and we'll see you next time. $364 equals 52 weeks, so plus or minus 1 or 2 days. Got you, okay. Or plus 1 to 2 days. Either way, that's still like 230 stream titles or something? No, that's not right. Is it 260 stream titles roughly? Something like that? That'd take a while to read. Oh, the Chen once again kills Leoric in top lane. Chen gets the channel in top on the Sunshine. Moonshine goes back over to the Joanna for the side of under Newb management. You just got back from work feeling really stressed out and tired. Now you're going to make some dinner, spinach and mashed potatoes. Nice. Well, I hope you enjoy the dinner, bud. I hope your Friday is a lot easier than today. I hope you have a nice, like, cozy tomorrow, and it's not super stressful. Concussion Mine does split Silver into Lullins. Little. Just still staying on the point. Fire Stomps from Diablo. He is going to be Fire Stomp build. Excuse me. Will allow him to build up more souls. He's at 88 currently. 37 stacks, by the way, for the Cassia. 31 on the Vala. She is really working her way up through these W stacks. I just fizzed trying to get the channel here, but Chen gets the counter channel. Rantor in the top lane. Junkrat was in mid. He would have been able to delay things out. The channel, yeah. Gotta get the channel. Sounds like the channel, which is, if I'm not mistaken, isn't that like the tunnel between UK and France? Sloth a little bit low in top lane. What kind of build is Leoric? Ooh, he is not what I was expecting, actually. He's going to be going into Consume Vitality, so that's self-sustainability. Ghastly Reach, which is Skeletal Swing range. I guess that synergizes with Consume Vitality as well. Hopelessness, you increase the drain range, so you can maybe keep your rate. You can keep the Spectral Leech on the Chen, maybe, if he kicks away on a minion or something. If you were to average 5.5 streams a week, it would be 286 streams. God dang. I mean, that's kind of what I average, I would say. I stream nearly 286 days out of the year. I roughly stream 286 days a year. It's kind of crazy to think about. And I love it. If you were to tell me to do that as an engineer, I would have been like, oh, God, that many days of engineering? Please, God, no. Pay me a livable wage and let me go away. Top lane does have Chen pushing up with a camp. Bottom lane Siege Giants are going to find almost the full gate. Silver able to back away. 41 stacks on this Vala. She is working her way through these stacks. Vala player doing a great job right there. That's going to be an Umbral Bind pulling in Nyan. There's a Fend from the Cassia. There's a Lightning Breath from Diablo. Riptire. Spin. Oh, the spinny shooty shot, but Rhaegar comes in. One bite on the butt, and Vala will go down. That's going to be an Umbral Bind pulling Lawns back in. The channel in the mid lane is available. Ancestor healing on to the Diablo. He does have some healing reduction, but I do think that healing still worked out pretty good for him. That healing reduction coming out from the Joanna level 7. Sins exposed. Little trying to back away. Slow from the Deckard Cain. Containment disc does trigger. Funny enough, that was thrown onto the Rhaegar, and then it just, the Maiev was already dead. Or Maiev threw it onto Rhaegar, died, and then it just auto-triggered, so kind of cool on that one. Mid lane, Zloth denying the potential for a Dragonite. Rantor taking a bit of damage there as well on this Chen. More multi-shot stacks for the Vala. She also throws out the Hungering Arrow, and that is going to be the stagger from the Chen popped. That's not Withering Flame. Withering Flame is purple. Accumulating Flame is going to be the duration increase and damage increase. Leoric up in the top lane. He'll be able to jump onto the Sun Shrine. Moon Shrine going to be converted by Diablo. Joanna getting pushed around here. No Iron Skin to pop. There it is. Doesn't eat the Steel Trap, though. That is the one, I guess, like, slight criticism I can make is the Steel Trap could have been eaten, because you also do have the Hold Your Ground. So you have the cooldown reduction, but you also have the increased Iron Skin shielding by 40%. Robine pulls in Dur. It's a tiny little critique. That's the only thing. It's just, it would have allowed people to step in, but it's not even that big of a deal. The trap is already gone. Dur is going to get some flame stomps out. He does have post level 10, so he only consumes 75 of the 100 stacks once the the Black Soulstone is finished out. 49 for 51 for the Cassia, 50 for the Vala. Man, silver on this Vala is blowing past my expectations. I feel like we don't see Valas very often with stacks this high on W build, especially 8 minutes in. Joanna will go down. Ball Lightning from the Cassia. That's going to be a Stay a While and Listen. Cleanse from the Rhaegar. Diablo inside the Containment Disc. And we have bottom lane getting reconverted to the side of Team. Under Newb management, we'll continue to hold top lane. We have the Spectral Leech onto Chen. That is going to be a nice wandering keg to try and push Sloth off, but it's not going to be enough. Level 13, we have the Spectral Leech as well. Basic attacks against enemy heroes deal bonus damage equal to 2.5% of the hero's maximum health and heal Leoric twice that amount, so 5%. You know, I have called Drain Hope Spectral Leech for years, and I don't think anyone's ever corrected me. I have called this Spectral Leech for so many years. I don't think anyone's ever been like, Baha, it's not Spectral Leech, it's Strain Hope. Which is ironic to me because so many people want to correct you in Twitch chat constantly. Like all of the CCL times. No, I've never read back and someone been like, Baha, it's Strain Hope, not Spectral Leech. I'm a little upset, I'm not gonna lie. Wandering Keg from the Chen, he's gonna try and back away. He's got 300 and something HP. John, a Shield Glare will not be enough. Decker Kane, and does have the Ruby applied. I'm literally like flabbergasted myself. Chen W. Chen W indeed. Well, Moon and Sunshine over to the side of team, as no one will be able to grab middle lane. We have Leorc in the top. He'll get the the Sunshine. Vol in bottom to get the Moonshine. It's a Bahaism. Like floor juice. Just that CCL moment is probably one of the top ones for me. Look at all that floor juice on the ground. Ew. Grubby's reaction to that was just too good. Also that, and when the Diva Mecha Explosion killed the Abathur. Oh my god, that was like season 2, I think it was. It was either towards the end of season 1 or it was like sometime in I think it was actually the end of season 1 actually. Now that I think back to it. It's a Gilly Sharkism. Jump from Chen. Okay, that's going to be it for that one right there. We do have the top lane still having a camp pushing up, but the fight will break out, or will sustain through the bottom lane. We got the Gotta Trap them all from level 13 from that Junkrat. That's why you're seeing so many Chattering Teeth or Steel Traps on the ground. Super Potions for the Decker Kane, but he also did go into the Safety in Numbers. Honestly, this is what I've been taking at 13-16 lately in my own Storm League games, just because of how much value you can get from those two synergistic talents. Because typically as a Decker Kane, you're going to be grouped up in like a core something based on, well, it depends on your draft, of course, but on a map like this, you're going to be grouped up around multiple allies, so getting these safety in numbers always helps. If 2 ally heroes are nearby, Fortitude of the Faithful grants an additional 10 armor, so it's 20 armor total, if I'm not mistaken on my math. 50% mana regeneration per second, and causes Decker basic abilities to recharge an additional 50% faster. Which I actually don't know the recharge rate baseline. Is it like 20-something%? Oh. Oh, no, it's literally 100% now. Wow. Okay, I actually didn't know that. Safety numbers is your go-to for Deckard. I've really been liking taking safety numbers at level 16. I've been playing a lot of support heroes in my own Storm League games, which is ironic because I always felt like it was my worst class. But I feel like it's the only way I can climb lately. Good triple kill. Oh, never mind. Good double kill from the side of team. Actually, make it a triple. Maev is able to back away with the Spirit of Vengeance. Dur is going to tank some tower shots. I don't think we've had a Dragonite. Did the prediction end? I'll pay out the prediction at the end of the game. 69 stacks for the Valo. Very nice. All I play is healers. I literally, if I play tank. There's some tanks where I think I can do a good job, but I feel like the way that I play tank is better in a communication sense, or in comms. Like, I think I play tank better in comms because my idea of my aggression levels are better communicated through voice. So I think if I play healer, like, as long as I'm, like, getting my healing out, I'm not overextending, and that's the big thing I've also been working on with healer is, like, a lot of healing, specifically with, like, Lucio and, like, Deckard Cain, or more so with probably Lucio, is positioning. Like, Lucio's an aggressive healer because he can do a lot of things, but you also don't want to be over-aggressive. So learning that balance has been pretty fun, actually. Baha's aggro is vocal, folks. You heard it here first. I mean, have you seen me play Elden Ring? I yell, "You cock," constantly. Dragonite or Dragon Knight? I wish it was a Pokemon. Preacher, I'm right there with you, bud. Could you imagine a Pokemon Dragonite just, like, hanging out? Meandering his way down the lane? It's way down the lane, excuse me. Rip Tire and goodbye to Leorc. Tyrael's the only exception to that. Somehow I have a 70% win rate with Tyrael. Every other tank is 40%. You know, sometimes some characters just click. Like Stukov. Stukov, White Mane, trying to think of like Tyrande, Malfurion. Those healers really don't click for me. But like Deckard Cain, Lucio, Lieutenant Morales, Rhaegar, those make sense to me. So, and even like tanks like Garrosh, like I understand him, but like his playstyle just it's not my style. Like Diablo is a great example too. I'm not a big Diablo fan. I'd rather play Muradin Joanna if I'm gonna play a tank personally. A Nubrak is my third, but he's like I've moved off of Nubrak lately. I don't think my Nubrak play is that good. We need to get Pokemon Unite to make Dragonshire maps so Dragonite can. Yes, yeah. Is Pokemon Unite still bopping, or is it kind of leveled out? I feel like I haven't seen anyone not anyone, but I feel like I haven't seen many people talk about it as of late. Silver will go down, 79 stacks on the Vala right now. Dragonite making its way to core through the bottom lane, 15 or so minutes in. Vala dead for the next 53. Ball Lightning from Cassia, it's infinite. And that will be on to Alan by double Ball Lightning! Double ball, oh, it's over. Well, Dragonite will end here. The Containment Disc will go out from the Maiev. That's going to be Lightning Breath from Diablo. Ancestral Healing will connect. Farseer's Blessing for the Splash Healing. Riptire from Junkrat. Gonna get a kill right there. Right now, we've got...
Team kill!
And game number 1 going over the side of Team? I haven't played since like 1 or 2 months after release. Yeah, I'm kind of right there with you, bud. I'm kind of there with you. Though I do want to play more Omega Strikers. I do want to play more of that. That game is quite enticing to me. How many W stacks for the Vala? She had 50 or more. She had 50 or more. Just making sure you're not going to get an ad in the middle of the next game or something. Oh. Is anyone going to TwitchCon, or is everyone, like, I'm assuming people are at TwitchCon. Was just wondering this, has anyone seen Junkrat successfully chain a trap route by placing, then throwing one off CD as it bites? Like, I've seen a concussion mine into a steel trap, if that's what you're asking. Or are you saying, has someone concussion mined and then thrown a steel trap into the location that the person was going to land? Because I don't think you can do that, actually. Because I think the steel trap has an activated time. So the time someone would get hit by the concussion mine, by the time you throw it out and it activates, I don't think you could actually time those out. Trap into trap. Oh! No, I've never seen that. I've never seen that before. I've seen concussion mine into steel trap. That I've seen, but never like steel trap into steel trap. I haven't seen that before. I think you could trap concussion mine. Yes, exactly, Jimmy. Yeah, that's what I think Preacher's talking about. Like, if someone gets hit with a steel trap, you throw out your concussion mine, concussion them into the next steel trap. I think it's possible. But I've never seen that before. Hello from Kazakhstan. Have a good stream. Oh, well, thank you for hanging out with us, PokerStar. I hope you're having a great day. Thanks for swinging through the stream. As a reminder, my name's Bahamut. If you're new to the stream, this is Bandit, the best boy on Earth. Best boy NA, actually, because Logan's best boy EU. But if you enjoy the stream, I hope you at least hit the follow button. I do casting and commentary for Heroes of Storm. We play the game. I've actually been playing a lot of Storm League lately. I've been kind of on a Storm League kick, so yeah, I hope you at least hit the follow button. If you'd like to support the stream further, it is always much appreciated. All subs from now until October 29th will be going into the Baja Ross raffle. You can see that on the Bandit camera, there's all of those little sticky notes. Those are all the current entries into the raffle. So if you'd like to get a raffle ticket in, you could use your Prime Gaming, you could start a new sub, you could gift a sub, or Tier 2s give you extra entries, Tier 3s give you a few entries. I also want to note that Tier 2s, we have a brand new Tier 2 alert. As of yesterday, it is the best Tier 2 alert on Twitch. I may be slightly biased, but yeah. So I'm checking messages and other places really quickly just to make sure I'm not missing anything. Let me check right now. God dang it, Bobby. Oh, okay. Dad called them. Last day till November 1st is October 16th. We're on the waiting list for the balloon ride. Hey, if I have the opportunity to go on a hot air balloon ride in Tahoe, I was Skyping my parents this morning, and I was like, we were talking about like, there's a hot air balloon that launches every day, and I was talking to them about it the day before. And my parents were like, look, like, we'd be kind of down to go on it. Like, we know it's expensive, but like, would you be interested in going with us? And I'm like, absolutely. Like, it's a bucket list item for me personally. I want to go on a hot air balloon in Tahoe. I've had some friends go, and they're like, it's beautiful, it's majestic, it's expensive, but it's amazing. And so I looked up today when we were Skyping, and I was like, Mom, like literally the calendar's booked out, like before you guys even get here. So she just texted me, and I guess my dad called, and he was able to get us on like a waiting list. So yeah. No money for a sub, but I follow you for a while. Hey, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. I know that not everyone can sub, and I do my best to like, not even my best, but I don't put anything behind like paywalls or anything like that. You can always check my VODs. You don't have to subscribe to see specific content. But it is always nice because this is our full-time job. This is how we pay our bills. So, you know, you gotta plug away as much as possible. But either way, thank you all for being here. Thanks for lurking. Let's get into our next map. We are going to be heading into Braxis Holdout, and let's do a little fun prediction. Does Tassadar finish level 1 stacks? Yes, talent done. No, talent. Talent unfinished. Finished. There we go. I can type. Let's also use a comma here so people know what we're talking about. All right, so Tassadar is going to go into the Kaidarian Amulet. That's the auto attack talent. So I'll introduce the teams, and I will be starting the prediction. On the left-hand side, we have the members of Team. They've got Diablo, played by Dur, Lullins on the Cassia, Nyan on the Anduin, Rantor on the Chen, and Diamego on the Tassadar. Over on the side of Undernew Management, trying to take us to a map number 3 through Braxis Holdout. We got I Just Fizzed on the Tychus, Lidl on the Joanna, Alan by Default on the Deckard, Sloth on the D-Hawk, Kel'Thuzad to be played by Silver. I'm going to start that prediction right now. As I mentioned, Kaidarian Amulet, level 1. There's the talent breakdown. Will I cast the Miami event? Yes, I plan on casting the Miami event. That's my job as an accountant. TikTok song lives in my head rent-free. I got triggered by full-time job. Wait, what? Huh? What's happening? I'm confused. Anyways, Twitch predictions going on right now. As for the Miami event, I have been told that they're gonna try and do a clean feed. So I should be able to cast from that. If not, I will do my best to get into lobbies, and we'll go from there. Lullins low, goes down, Tychus with the grenade to find the kill. We do have Divine Fortress for the Joanna at level 1. Not a very common talent for the Joanna players, but either way. You still have about 60 seconds for the level 1. Tassadar at 0 stacks currently. But yes, the Heroes International Miami event will be happening Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, October 14th, 15th, and 16th. I will be casting as much, if not as... I will cast as much of that as I possibly can. Of course, my family lands on the 15th. I think they land, like, way after I'm done casting for the day. So, either way. Yeah, we'll be doing that. That's next weekend. That is in 8 days. And I said we were going to look at the bracket after the last best of 3, but we'll look at the bracket after this best of 3, whenever this one ends. Alrighty, looks like we got some small bets here, but we'll see if we'll see who's going to be able to come out on top of this level 1 questing talent for the Tassadar. Sloth is going to find the point blank drag into Rantor, but it still is the Dahaka getting low up against the Chen. Over in the bottom lane, Kel'Thuzad's trying to build out his Master of the Cold Dark. He's got 11 out of the 15 stacks for the Glacial Spike. At 30, he's going to be having the 75% spell power increase. Dur gonna get locked in place by the corner of that root from Deckard, and Allen by default sets up the kill. 2 kills very early on for the side of Undernew Management. They are bringing the pressure, they're bringing the heat here in map number 2. Let's see, Rantor in top lane. Sloth still soaking out, did go into the, oh god, my brain is blanking, the tissue regeneration at level 1, but we also do have the Lurker Strain from level 4, so that's going to give him like 4 other little abilities. Is there a drag? Nah, I was waiting for the drag to happen right there. Undernew Management will lose control over bottom lane since Tychus did rotate to top lane, so it's going to be an opposite fight favoring the side of team. Dur gets the channel there. We do have little potions, some little floor juice on the ground from Deckard Cain with that Ruby level 4. Chastised with the Piercing Light level 4 for the Anduin. Chen's holding level 4. Is he going to go Withering Flame? Yeah, he is actually. He's going to go Withering Flame for the spell power reduction. I always like to bring this up. Spell power reduction also affects healing. So Deckard Cain can have his healing reduced by 60%, which I believe affect the potions that are already on the ground. Just Fizz going to try and pump some damage into the enemy. Dur is really, really healthy here, jumping in. Does have the Soul to Flame, but oh my god, Kel'Thuzad is shredding through some of these health pools. Just Fizz stands still, activates the minigun. He's trying, but it's... Oh, the Diablo does go down. He doesn't have souls to consume, but we have Zerg Wave channeling in favor for the side of team. Meanwhile, in bottom lane, the pressure continues. Am I on the right zoom? Yes, I am. Top lane, we do have Zloth versus Rantor. Rantor going to hold the top lane. So more channel over to the side of team. I love your dog, by the way. I found a very sick husky a few years ago. I healed it, took me home. Oh, that's adorable, Poker Star. Congratulations, yeah. I am very much of the mindset, adopt, don't shop. There's a lot of dogs in the world that you can save. I understand that if you want a particular breed and stuff, I understand that. I get it, you know. But if you can rescue over, adopt, like rescue over like buying from like a breeder, that's what I encourage people to do personally. You're supposed to run around the floor juice, right? No one wants to pick up the icky floor juice. Correct, yes. There was a Stormleague game I had yesterday or the day before, or like the week before or whatever, where I was like throwing out potions, and like there was teammates like actively walking around the potions when they needed it. It was a good time. Excuse me. Channel continues in favor for the side of team. Such an intonation practice. Oh, what practice, Mel? I don't understand, sorry. Streamer boy Dum Dum. Tassadar continuing to build up his Kydarian Amulet, level 1. He's getting up there, 145. That you need 160, and he's working his way up there. Ah. Yeah, I mean, you have to say the name right. Team? And then the team must be like, no healer, this healing number's stuck. Knock on wood, I have not actually, in all of the games I've been healing, I have not really been the one that's been flamed. It's either the tank or like a ranged assassin that's doing macro play. Like there was like a Falstad that had like insane siege numbers, but he had really low damage, and everyone was like, oh, the Falstad's the reason we're dying. But like there was like someone on our team who was like giga turbo-inting, so it was their fault. Falstad was actually picking up the pieces of the game. So luckily, like, I rarely get blamed. Knock on wood. But, you know, now that I said it, it's probably going to happen. Big Zerg wave in the top lane. Chen going to try and push this up. We got 10 Talontiers coming through soon. So we'll see. We got some bile drops. We got a lot of good siege. Meanwhile, in this mid area, there's actually Kel'Thuzad falling. Tychus goes down. Lullins gets the leap of faith from the Anduin. Decides to poke in, but can't get much more. Zergwave around 60-some%. Will find the top lane fort. Bottom lane, Tassadar still putting some pressure down over here. Yeah, luckily I haven't been the one that's been flamed. Like, my healing numbers are sometimes low, but usually we win, because God tier healer. No, Dur's taking a lot of damage. Master of the Cold Dark completely finished out. Diablo's got souls to expend. Actually, no. That was from hitting level 10. He doesn't actually have souls finished out, does he? No, he actually does have souls finished out. Wonderful. He hit level 10 and he had the souls to do so. Tassadar in bottom lane, working his way through this fort. He's going to try and just burn it down, but I don't think he... Oh, wait, he's going for it. He'll tank the tower shots. Dahaka will have to hearth back. And we'll take a look here. Tassadar should be done with his level 1, so Believers should be pretty happy here. Any boss play? This is the camp over here. Diablo is showing with a Fire Stomp. Will he go in? Dur initiates. Ball Lightning from the Cassia. Nice little pincer move happening from team. Chastise, Force Wall. Silver, silver, silver. Dead, dead, dead. As the chase continues, Rantor with the Withering Flame. We do have some... Ooh, Dahaka's just sitting in the bush right now, but yeah, this is just going to be boss to be grabbed. 10 talents here on the left-hand side. Wandering Keg, Lightning Breath, Ball Lightning. Pretty standard across the board. On the opposing side, we're about to see tens. Ooh, that's a lot of damage onto the Johanna. Will she be able to back away? Is the Wandering Keg going to be used here to pull the enemy team back in? Speaking of pulls, that's a drag from Sloth, but it still is a Decker Johanna to fall. As we have the respawn of Kel'Thuzad, he's going to be considering to join the allies, or he's going to be considering to clear out the wave. And this will be silver, silver, silver to clear, clear, clear. I wonder if spell power reduction affects Dahaka's consume essence. I don't think so, because the way that Dahaka works, it's stored essence. It's like this is like stored healing. So I don't think it does. I think what it would it reduces healing output because that's a magic ability. Like, I follow you on your thought, Ninja, but I don't think it does. I really don't think it actually does. Like, a healing reduction, like a Sin's Exposed, that would definitely reduce the amount of healing that he probably got over time. But I don't think Withering Flame would. Because I think you're pulling from a pool rather than, like, a spell amount, if that makes sense. The best example of stop caring about the damage, they only get kills, they might... Yeah. Lightning Breath from the Diablo. Dur taking a lot of damage here. He does have souls. He will consume said souls as he buys back in. I said this before and I'll say it again. I kind of wish that, like, yes, there's they made the, you know, after reaching level 10, consume 75 souls. I kind of wish this was a choice. Like, whether they keep the level 10 thing or they took it away, I kind of wish that Diablo's trait was a choice. Kind of like Malthael's level 20, no one can stop death. I feel like that'd be a really, really interesting tool for Diablo players. Like, early game, you finish it out, but death timers are low, so you don't expend it. Like, I don't know, I think it's just a cool concept to consider. 13 talented, we're never going to get a patch anyway, so it doesn't matter. Wandering Kekin from the Chen, he'll be able to help steal away this camp. That's a very low Johanna, but so is the Diablo. Light Bomb does connect onto the Dahaka, as this is going to be a quick double kill to the side of team. Triple kill to team. Fizz gonna pick up a potion right there, and 11-4 in kills. This is looking real good to the side of our blue side, as they have the Zerg Pen gradually growing in bottom lane. Gradually growing. I'll just, you know, that verbiage just makes me want to say, give me that ding dong. Bottom lane push continues. Camp arriving. These Hellbats will reduce armor up to -20, even on structures. We have Catapult here in bottom lane as well. That's going to be a 175, so 350 if I'm not mistaken, into structures. To our StarCraft 2 players, that's a Cyclone, right? The unit's a Cyclone, technically. I know it's a Catapult in this game, but in StarCraft 2, is that not a Cyclone? Aha! I'm genius. It'd be OP if you could toggle it on and off. Yeah, I agree, Preacher. That'd be really, really cool. It's a big loss for Diablo to not have the to be full of souls. I think it'd be balanced the way it is. Oh no, I absolutely agree. I'd be interested to see how it would work out. You know, it's one of those things where like I don't expect to get a patch in this game anytime in the future, but it's fun to like theorycraft a little bit. Like, ooh, what would it be like if that was the case? I agree though. Like it is probably more balanced this way, but it would be interesting to see like how the play style would differentiate for Diablo players. Would they play more aggressive early game and like make some like big, I don't know, it's just a cool concept to consider. The other thing to consider is the core HP, because it is falling rapidly to the Zerg wave. 3 Ultralists, 3 Guardians, a bunch of Hydras, and some minions will take down the core. Ladies and gentlemen, map number 2 goes over to the side of team. They take the series 2-0. GG, well team.